In this lesson, we learn about drawing tangent to the circle, saving the drawings, save as, more about snap settings, which we discussed in the last class. Do not, this is one command which prepare a particular drawing. List command, trim, and about polyline. So now I will open the AutoCAD screen. So I have opened. Now the first lesson is drawing a tangent to the two circles. We know how to draw circles, lines, and also I explained briefly about the tangent. Now we'll see how we can draw a tangent to two circles. Suppose this is one circle and this is another circle at some point arbitrarily I have considered. Now you want to draw a tangent to the circle. What you have to do, you have to type as tangent, select the circle, we will draw two circles first, one circle, another circle. Okay, now we have to draw a tangent. Tangent is a line touching the two circles. So we have to draw a line. So you can select the line from here and then it has to be tangent to a circle. So then type TAN. Okay, then it asks you point, but you don't want the point, you want tangent to the circle. So you focus on the periphery of the circle. See, you can see a circle and a line tangent mark. So that shows different tangent. It also indicates deferred tangent. So now when this figure is shown, you just click here and then you bring to the next one, next circle. Then you once again type tangent and now you bring it close and you click it here and then press return. So this is the tangent. So a circle can have two tangents. So we can draw one more tangent here. So once again click a line, type tangent. This you have to do, type tangent like this and type another tangent like this. Right. This is one way of drawing the tangent. Suppose you want to draw a tangent. This is parallel tangent, another is cross, like a cross belt. If you want to draw a tangent, you click here once again, you type tan and it has picked up a point. Now instead of picking here, you pick somewhere here the tangent point. So it will be a cross tangent. See. Similarly, one more, you pick somewhere approximately here, tangent, then pick the opposite face, somewhere here, it automatically tangent is drawn. Like this, tangents can be done. Okay. Now, we will also see how a tangent can be drawn to the circle from a single point. See, this is a circle. You want to draw a tangent from a point outside the circle. Inside the circle, you can't draw a tangent. So you can click any point or enter the point here. Then you type tan like this. Yeah. Okay. Similarly, another one here. Tan. Okay. Another way is pick up a point. There is some problem. So you can pick up a point once again, like this. Possibly you can say tangent. You have to once again type tan and one more. So this is how you can draw tangent from outside. So two tangents can be drawn from outside. Say this is one tangent, at the same point, pick up another point, and you can draw tangent once again. Like this, tangents can be drawn. From a point, two tangents can be drawn to a circle. Like that, any number of tangents can be drawn, picking points outside the circle. Okay. Now, we'll erase these things. Now, so we know drawing tangent to circle. Saving the drawing and save as. We'll learn about that. I will erase this. Suppose we draw some pictures here. See, some lines. This is a, we'll say this is a drawing. Some arbitrary some lines, and say this is a drawing of some component. So you want to save it. So it means it will be protected, and you can be able to open once again after some time whenever you need, so that we can edit or you can take print. So save, there is a command as usually you do. If you are familiar with the computer, you know what is save. So you can click on save. Here it asks you what is the drawing to be saved. The name it asks drawing 1 it gives arbitrarily. You can change to any name. XXX, any name you can give, part number or anything you can give, and save it. Okay, this is now this drawing is saved at the point where it has been located, where it has been pointed. See here it is saved in my documents. Now suppose you want to open this drawing. What we have to do is, I will just close this drawing and reopen it. Now open the drawing, open here, and it was, see, it points to that point because we have just now saved it, it is there. Or if it is somewhere else, it is the drawing is somewhere else, then what you do is go to the my documents where you have saved, and then you can see it's here. You can save it. See, it has come out. Now suppose we want to save in some other name, the same drawing in some other name, then what you have to do is you have to save as, and you give some other name. See, XXX will let us say. So there are two drawings here. One is XX, the other one is XXX. These are identical, but some portion of the parts may be identical. Then afterwards it may change. If you draw some more lines and some more components related to that, dimensions related to that, then the part should be changed. So if the drawings are common up to certain level, then you can draw the same one drawing and save as. So you will have two drawings. And then onwards you can open out any of the drawings and start making changes. Okay. Now I will just show you how to open the drawing. See here you have XXX, you can open it. Okay. It can be saved in any directory. The basic computer, if you know, then you can create your directory and save in anywhere you want. So this is about saving of the drawings. Now we will come to more about object snap setting. I have shown you about object snap setting in earlier classes, and that is what I refer to as a green rectangle, green circle, or green triangle where I picked up the midpoint and all that. See, I will draw once again and show you. Suppose, see this. For end there is a square or rectangle or a square you can call. This is called as snap point. The red one is, it automatically picks that. Okay. Similarly, if I move somewhere else, triangle, it is a midpoint. Okay. And similarly, if you pick up somewhere, it is any point on the other. Suppose I pick up it, and if you want to draw perpendicular, then see L point. That is a perpendicular. So where are these points are stored? These green points That we will know first. See, here is the snap mode, display, this is snap mode, snap setting, this is snap setting, this is what the grids are set, and here is one snap setting. Say this is one, and see here this cursor mark is there. No, this is called snap over snap, that is object snap. Here you have constraint settings, so geometric. See here, click perpendicular, horizontal, tangent, collinear, all these things. These are the different type of settings. That is why, see, perpendicular means, it is click means when you want to draw a perpendicular, you will get that green perpendicular mark, so that you can click it. Horizontal means if you want to draw a horizontal, then you get a green mark, that is, you can draw a horizontal. And tangent, you know how we got a green mark. So similarly, symmetric, if you want to draw a symmetrical line, you will get a green mark. Parallel line, you will get a green mark. Vertical, you will get a smooth, you will get a green mark. Concentric, if you want to draw a circle concentric, then you will get a green mark. Equal, you will get a green mark. Fixed, this is a fixed, the points are fixed. Okay, these are the snap points. Now, dimension. This is dimension will come to later on. Auto constraint will come to later on. Constraint will come to later on. Okay, now I will come here, open, see. Now suppose I remove all these check marks. Let us see. Let us see what is going to happen. He says at least one geometry constraint type must be checked. So one of them you can check. See, you check here, fixed. If no geometry, so if at least one geometry to be checked. So what I will open once again. I will check one of these geometry. Constraint, click it here. See here. So now just see, we have checked it and we are able to draw various lines and apply the required perpendicularity or parallelism or any of the thing. Once again, I will show you. I have already shown you all these things. See, midpoint, it automatically comes there. So this is about object setting, which we have discussed. I just once again elaborated the whole thing. Now there is this display. We have shown the commands also, snap, F9, ortho, etc. Here displays. Use the command. Here use the icon. Use the tick. So you have to icon. If icon is not seen, if you don't have it, there is no icon here. So you have to have this R. So then only these icons will be appeared. Okay. Now similarly, I will take once again a concentric circle. Suppose I draw a circle. You want to draw another circle concentric to this. See, here the round mark is there. So you can draw a circle. Like that, concentricity also can be used. Similarly, parallelism also can be used for draw parallel lines. Now this is about object snap. Now next point is more about object snap I will discuss. Do not. This is one command which we have to know about it. Do not. So do not, you can type here. You type like this. What is it? Do not. You can type QNUT, and it asks you do NUT you can type. It asks you to specify the inside diameter of do nut. Inside diameter, suppose we say 0.1 mm, let us say 1 mm. So, and then it asks you outside diameter you do nut. Say we'll say 2 diameter. Then see, any number of times you can click number of points. So then when you don't want, you just clear it. So I will zoom it and show you how it looks. See, it looks like this. This is a dogmat, a donut, whatever you call. Normally it has inside diameter, I entered 1. There is inside diameter is 1, this. And outside diameter is 2 mm. So that is the thickness, the white portion is the thickness. Similarly, we can draw any dimensions to any radius. Do not once again type. Suppose you want inside diameter 5, type 5. Outside diameter 20, type 20. Then you guessed like this. So this we frequently used in many places. So hence this is to be known to you. So this is about do nut. Now we know about do nut. Now list command. Let us know about list command. List command is just measures the length of the line. So this is this. Suppose we draw a triangle and you type list here. Some of the things better you type to know. So if you click it on that, list the object, one object found. So you have to move it a little bit. See. Then you type one found. It gives you the value, how big it is, how length of the line will be given here. I'm not able to get it. Let me see. I will change it. See here, you got it. Okay. See here, it gives you the line from where it has drawn. This you don't worry about these things. Space, model space. This is the model space called. And from point 340 to 50, Z 3D, it is not 3D, so Z is 0. From point X 90 to 90. And length of the line it gives, angle with respect to horizontal, etc. Delta, you don't worry about it. I will once again show you how to find out the properties of a line. It gives basically properties of a line. I have to type list command. I will draw one more line. I will type list command, then click it on the line. See, you got a separate display will be there. So this line, see, you can enlarge it also. This line has its property. Whatever click line, if the line is drawn from the point 90 and point to 380 the other side, like that you can get. Okay. Similarly, suppose you want to list this. List, see here. So this line I have marked. This line is once again starting from point 340, 50 and then to the point 90, 90. It is in the opposite direction. In the clockwise direction it has taken. So first it gives the value of coordinate X and Y and then coordinate in the lesser sign and length 253.1. And suppose we list the other line. Here it gives 294 line. So you will get the properties. Similarly, even for the circle also, you can get the properties for circle. Let us see. We draw a circle here and we type a list command. See here, circle center point it has mentioned, the radius it has mentioned, circumference it has given, area also it has given. All the things have been given here. Similarly, arc of a circle also you can get the properties. So I will draw an arc of a circle. I want to draw the list I want to find the properties and I have to type out list, and you get here. Center of the arc 369, 31 point and odd. Radius is given, start angle. Here it starts. This angle is always start angle on the other side it has given. 43 to the horizontal. End angle, this is the end angle. It gives 128 to the horizontal. Okay. That is, I will just show you once again. See, suppose I draw from here one line to the center. So here I list, if I show, see, it shows angle is, this line is inclined 45 degree and this line is inclined at 128. That is a joint to the ends of the arc. And it gives the center of the arc and also the radius. Okay, circumference you can calculate. You can calculate the circumference. Now, next point we will have list command trim. We will know about this trim command. Let us say. We will first draw 3-4 lines representing a triangle, 3 lines like this arbitrarily. So the inside portion shows a triangle, but the lines are extended on all the sides except on this side. Okay. Now we want to remove these extra lengths outside this triangle. For that the command used is trim. You can type trim, or it is somewhere on the screen. Trim command is there. Perhaps if it is not seen, you have to click it and open. You have to see here which is the command related to. You have to search for that, and then that particular one will be opened. Group will be opened, and you can. I will let you know how to open. I will see. I will let you know about it. So now first let us type trim. So trim means you have to select the lines like this, all the lines. Then you select all the lines. Then you return plus, click trimmed, click trimmed, click trimmed, click trimmed. Okay. Here possibly here it is there. Once again I will show you how to use the command. One line, another line, third line. Now if you want to trim, you type out trim, then select the entire figure like this. Then whichever portion you don't want, that portion you return press, selecting press return. Then whichever portion you don't want, that you click remove. This I don't want, this I don't want, this I don't want, this I don't want, this I don't want. Remove. Now I will do once again another way. So I have told you whichever you don't want, that you can trim. Now first type trim command, select window, select the entire thing. Now you don't want in between, so you click it here, so the lines will be removed. You don't want in between, you don't want this, you don't want whatever you don't want, you click it there. So this is already trimmed, so if you click, nothing is going to happen. And then you can click this portion, you can click. And this portion also you can click. Like that, the trim command can be used. the trim command also available in the menu bar in the modify. See here, this is the command. You can click on this and you can trim the line. And or also it is available, and it is also available here on the shortcut menu. Here also it is there. So suppose we draw a line, let us say. So we want to trim it. You can, I showed you typing a trim command. Otherwise you can also click here and select trim, select individually. You can trim. Also you can select from the shortcut menu. I will draw once again. Draw once again and trim. You can select the entire picture window like this. Now we can apply the trim. You click here, return press like this. So we can use trim command from 3 places. That is, one is type on the command line trim, or take it from short menu as shown here. This is short menu trim, and also from modify, pull down menu modify, this is trim. Okay, this is trim command. We have discussed about trim command now. List command, trim, and polyline. We will come to another thing called polyline. So this is a polyline, as it indicates, it's a line. Poly means multiple. It is a combination of various lines and also arcs of a circle. And the while line can have 0 width, that is the thickness of the line is 0, that is normally what we draw now is 0 width. And the line can have a certain thickness, that here in PC it is called, computer is called as width of the line. So polyline, it has shortcut menu here. This is, just see, polyline. And it drops down also the menu, it indicates briefly how to draw. And there is also, in the draw line also, there is a polyline command. Here also there is a polyline command. Or you can type on the command line. Command line, you can type here. Like this. I think P line we have to type, I think. It's not polyline, P line, see. Then it starts asking conversational program, like that, specify a start point it asks. So we can specify a point. 40, 20, you can 60. This is actually grid is on, so that's why it moves at different distances. So let it be there, no problem. Click here, then it moves a distance, whatever you enter the distances there, and here suppose enter the distances of 200, and the angle as angle, oh here you can see the angle 25 degree, and there is drawn, and once again enter the distance of 170, and angle 30, so it's down. Now, like this, you keep on drawing. Just like that. I will come to the next portion of the polyline. This is like a straight line also you can draw like this. And then at the end, if you want to close, you need not bring it here. We just type the command close. It closes. It comes to the original point. So only the difference between the line and the polyline is, it is a complete one entity. See here, it is complete one portion of the object. It is an object, one portion. But whereas in the case of line, I will draw it and show you. I will show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, a line. In this case, see, it is a separate identity. This is separate, this is separate, this is separate, this is separate. These are all separate. But polyline is the entire thing, is one entity. It is one picture. Okay. So we will once again draw the polyline to know different properties. So I will click here, task here question. Polyline specify the start point also. Here also it asks. You can specify the start point somewhere here on the board, and then it asks you the length you specify here. And now suppose you want to draw an arc of a circle. You can type A here. See, the arc has come. So this arc can move. So here it shows the angle and as the length. Either you click it or you can assign some value for the length, chord length of the arc, and then you can assign certain value for the angle. That is angle with the horizontal for this length. So it is drawn. Arc is drawn. Similarly, since the arc command you have typed, it is still there as an arc. Okay. And suppose you want to close it, you can type close. It automatically closes here. Anyway, there is some mistake, so it has not closed. Doesn't matter. So this is how polyline you can draw. Once again, I will just have two lines here. One is arc, one is straight line. So similarly, we can draw a number of polylines. One, and the next one is say arc. We'll say it has an arc. This itself is an arc. The first one itself is an arc, and you can type, and then you can draw a line. Suppose line, you can type line, it will come out. Length you can specify. Once again, you want to draw an arc, you type so it has the same point. And suppose you want to draw a line, then click it here. And now you want to draw an arc, you type, and one more arc. And suppose you want a line, then type line. So I will zoom it and show you the entire thing. So this entire thing is an entity, one entity, see, gone. So I will draw once again a polyline. We have to practice like this to draw the polyline. Start point. So start point, you have to draw, assume it is a line first. You want to draw a line, you have to start point. If you put an arc, then it start arc, drawing an arc. So you draw a length up to a particular point, wherever you need, click it. Now you can enter arc if you want to draw an arc from here. So you enter arc. Now suppose you want to draw a line, you can enter line. So it line. And suppose you want to draw another line, you can enter line. Line here. And suppose you want to draw another line, you can click it directly. And suppose you want to close, closed. Okay, this is how polyline done. Now we have not yet discussed about the width or thickness of the polyline. Now I will do that. In this session, I will do the width. Now select a point. Now you want certain width for the polyline. Let us say width. It's 0, 0. Let it be 0, 0. And it asks the end width. Once again, see end width. Say suppose I give an end width of 10. Okay. Now suppose I draw a line like this. You see it is tapering. I ended there. So this is 0 width and this is end width. This is 10. Okay. I will draw once again. Start point. We can mention width. Say this time initial width itself I will mention starting width 10. Okay. Now next I will mention 20. Now draw a line. So it is tapering 20. Okay. Now next this is the first width. And next width we can say 0 width. Width you type 0. End also you can say 0. Now it becomes a line. Suppose you want to draw an arc from here. Arc. strong. Suppose we want to draw another arc. Okay, you can type the included angle. Like this. What we can draw. So it is a combination of line having certain width as well 0 width and also curves. Similarly, I will draw once again. See, suppose here whatever width you have assumed in the last session, it assumes that width. Of course, it is now it has assumed 0 width. Sometimes the old width is 10, it assumes 10. Width is 10, and so now we will draw, specify the next point, I will draw it. Oh, I am not drawing a straight line, I am drawing a couples. So polyline we want to draw, polyline. And then you draw width of initial width, let us say 50. Next width is 10. So see how it has come. Whatever you length draw at the end, the length will be the width will be 10. Similarly, 1. See, it is last width it has assumed, so it is only it has assumed some 10 and 10 width. At the end, we put 10 in. So if you want to do away with this, you have to type 0, 0, 0. Now we can draw. So suppose width I want to draw, say 10. Now end width also specified. Now I want to draw an arc, let us say. See, the arc assumes that width 10, 10 each side. It is a thick arc. Okay, like that. So long, suppose now we want to draw width 0. 0. 0. Now we can draw our line with type of line. Polyline is also having a property. It can use the complete area. Suppose I draw a polyline like this, like this, like this. Suppose I use list command here, list the entire thing. See, it gives the entire value. Length, it has given the area also because it is a closed figure, it gives the area. Total length, include all the 3 lengths together, how much, and coordinate of each point is given here. Okay, so list command can be applied anywhere. So we learnt about polyline, trim, list, do not, drawing tangent, saving drawings, all we learnt about polyline. Okay, I think this is the lesson number 4, and we will go to lesson number 4 in the next class.